Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. I am going to talk about these altcoins are very much undervalued right now. Let's dive in. Visa pilots stablecoin payments for businesses sending money abroad, which was expected, right? Dollar stablecoins go wild with card companies and banking companies as well as exchanges around the world. From the United States to the rest of the world, it goes out rapidly. At the same time, dollar stablecoin is a currency for RWAs, tokenization currency, to buy trade stocks and bonds and real estate, and it's becoming more and more bigger. Not only Federal Reserve lowers rates, but all the central banks around the world are ready to follow Federal Reserve, which is good for the global liquidity. And dollar stablecoins increases the speed of money circulation, which will boost US economy and the markets in the end. Stocknet introduces Bitcoin staking and yield product in BitFi expansion. Where there is demand, there comes supply. People with Bitcoin, they cannot get the yield from Bitcoin itself. So they are those, Stocknet and the other BitFi companies are making those types of products. So their investors might have some yields on their Bitcoin. BitFi is a sort of RWA as well. Bitcoin on chain with yields. People, especially institutional and traditional investors, are very keen to receive yields from their investments. For now, dollar goes into gold and US stocks rather than crypto right now. But as more money is printed with lowered rates, we will see tons of more money, global liquidity move from gold to Bitcoin, from the other assets into crypto assets as time goes by. Bitcoin will be and still already is a brand new basket of global M2 money supply. Tokenized equities is bullshit and isn't happening. People might argue because it seems like it's a very minimal compared to the TradFi assets, but it's not true. Look no further than on the finance, $300 million market cap after less than a month. Tokenized equities, on the finance achieved a kind of huge milestone in less than a month. TradFi assets are coming into the digital form of new basket. On the finance, Injective Protocol, as well as Coinbase, Kraken, BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan, every single player wants to become a super app, a black hole of global money supply, global digital money. This is just the beginning of beginnings, I decide. Um, I want you to invest in the future networks, just like in the 19th century it was the rails, 20th century it was internet network. Right now, it's the networks of the stablecoins, CBDCs, and digitized tokens, every digital value. I'm talking about Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Sui, Hedera, ADA, XRP, Stellar Lumens, Algorand, On the Finance, plus several meme coins. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu will become those, will be approved the ETFs of each product. Hopefully in the month of October and November or December at the latest. Ripple teams up with Ondo to tokenize US treasuries on the XRP ledger. Chainlink partnered with lots of global institutions as well as Ripple and Fidelity, Swift, and other crypto projects like Aave, etc. What I'm trying to say here is they're chosen ones usually partner with another chosen ones. The more, the bigger, the bigger, the richer, the richer. Stick to their chosen ones. I mean, blue chip altcoins plus Bitcoin. The tough work is over. CFTC acting chair Caroline Pham says as agencies look to work together on crypto with SEC right now. All fundamentally good news is flooded everywhere versus the market seems to be very much, under pressure right now. Which one is lying to you? I would say the market price correction is temporary because of seasonality, or because of the shutdown fear, etc. But it will eventually go up. Maybe because we are in facing October just right away. Altcoins broke out, retested previous cycle highs, and bounced. This is looking very, very promising. What he's talking about here is total 3 market cap. Total 3 comprises the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, which means most of those altcoins. This chart, this market cap looks like a cup and handle formation. Crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, Ethereum touched all-time high in late 2021, as you remember. It tried to break out its previous all-time high in 2024, but it was rejected. And now it broke out, but it's in the support zone right now. If it breaks out once again, it's going to be a bigger one for especially large cap, middle cap, even small caps as time goes by. Eric Trump says, buy the dips. Once again, he once said this in last February. He didn't time the market though. But anyway, buy the dips is, I think it's pretty good that in this type of DP season. October is here. Q4 is very bullish. And the left guy named October is dancing. Moonvember is drinking beers. Next to Moonvember, there's Bull Samba. All Q4, euphoric. But we are not dancing, to be honest, right now. We have a huge expectation, though. What I'm saying here is my assumption is that in Q4, these will take place one by one. Altcoin ETFs, these will be approved by the according to general listing standard, the eased standard by the SEC. These will approve lots of policy altcoin spot ETFs in Q4. Plus, Fed lowers rates once again, and other central banking companies, central banks will follow. Federal Reserve, which means more liquidity, is predestined, and clarity and the greed of Wall Street, the greed of Trump family. What's going to happen? Guess what? What we truly needed was and still is patience and just a bit of buy the dip. What do you think? Thank you for listening.